Hello everybody, my name is Renee. Welcome back to my channel. This is an unusual video, as I do not do these type of videos often. If you have been here before, you know that I'm more into digital saving challenges and doing a lot of digital coloring and saving that way. Very rarely do I do a video. However, I have been on vacation for the past, I was on vacation from Friday to Monday, but all last week life be lifing and got hectic, and so I did not do videos of any kind. I still have to edit not last Sunday's, but the previous Sunday's video in Disney Transfer, which I'll be honest with y'all, it'd be stressful. It'd be stressful, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the coloring, because this makes me very, very nervous. But because I have approximately $70 that I did not save from then till now, I thought I'd do something a little differently, and I thought it'd be much more fun for y'all. So the reason I went on vacation, because there was a reason, it's not like I just decided to go on vacation. I wish. Actually, I was away for a trip to Reno, where they are currently holding the Open Championship for bowling. I am a bowler. That is one of my other hobbies. It's one of my more expensive ones. And that is partially why I do not save on Friday nights, is because I am in a Friday night league, and as soon as I get home from work, I shower, dress, and drive 45 minutes to go bowl. And there's a reason we and by we I mean me and my dad, we drive 45 minutes to bowl. That's his stomping ground. That's where all his friends are, and you know, man needs some friends. But no, it's a good time. It was a good time. It was a crapshoot, just because of the times. If you don't know, which I'm sure most of you don't, basically the times were horrible this year. It was horrible. We had a 7:45 slot and a 11:30 slot. Now, mind you, the 11:30 slot isn't bad if it is the team event, which means 5 players to a team, and then 5 bowlers to a team. Then you do it and take about 2.5 hours. No, they decided to do doubles and singles, which is 6 games, y'all. 6 games at 11:30 at night. There, not to mention, they crammed a 6 to a lane, to a pair of lanes, and we did not get out of there until almost 3 in the morning because of that. And so there were complaints amongst a lot of people because it just was ridiculous that you could not have spread us out, to the other lanes in order to get everybody out quicker. But I digress. So that was why I did not record Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, because Saturday and Sunday we were bowling. Friday I don't do savings, even though I was not bowling on Friday. I was on a plane out to Reno, and then Dad and I, because Dad and I do this together, we came back on Monday, late on Monday, because again, the times out of Reno were horrible, and I do not recommend, if you do go out there, to do 3 plane rides in one day. It is horrible. It is uncomfortable. It makes everybody cranky. And then yesterday I was just exhausted. I was exhausted. But regardless of all of that, I am back, and I will return to the coloring, since I know that a lot of people enjoy the coloring. I enjoyed the coloring, but I thought because I had so much money that I would do it this way. Don't mind the top. That's going to be shown in a bit, because yeah, we're going to play 2 games today. We're going to play welcome to Storybrook, which if you know, you know. Inez, I see you. But it's a little different than the show, and if you don't know what I'm talking about Once Upon a Time, the Disney show where the Disney characters are cursed and they come to small town Maine, aka Storybrook, and it's a curse. Everyone's unhappy. It's a good show. I could not get past the second season. I couldn't get past the second season. I hated the arc of Neverland, and so I could not finish it. I did watch season 7, which was just a rehash of season 1. So if you're interested, please go and watch it on Disney Plus. It's a fun show if you're not really into the whole. If you're into the whole idea of Disney meets real life, meets weird, wacky plot holes, and multiple curses that don't make no sense. So, here's how we're going. So this comes from Maddie from Floating Funds. I got this on her Ko-fi. I'm not 100% sure if she's doing it like this. I know it's also on her Etsy as a digital download. She will be tagged below. And she gave me this cute freebie with Cinderella. This is going in my month ahead. If you have not watched that video, please do so. It is the last voice video I did to explain why and how I use these to get a month ahead. And she also gave me 2 $25 placeholders, Belle and Cinderella. Belle is one of my favorite princesses besides Ariel. Ariel because I am a ginger. Like Brittany over at Sassy Ginger Budgets, actually. It's funny. And so the reason I say that she might not be doing this is I know that she said that these were limited, and so I raced over and got it. So this is the Rolodex, which we will be using. Now, I'm sorry for the awkward angle, y'all. I do not have an adjustable camera at the moment. It is on my to-buy list for, you know, these types of videos whenever I decide to do these type of videos. But we're going to play. And I do have $70 in play money. This play money comes from Amazon. It is called The Most Beautiful Play Money in the World, parentheses, according to my mom. These are an Australian designer, and these are just gorgeous. So I have $70 worth of prop money, and the reason I am using prop money is I don't have $70 in change, and I'm also not using real money at the moment because I have another trip in about 3 weeks, and I don't like to go back to the bank constantly with a lot of cash. I don't like a lot of cash in the house because I don't have my own personal safe. My dad has a safe, and I don't want to ask him to constantly allow me in and out of there. So we're not playing that. So the instructions, and yes, this is just a piece of cardboard because I got to be able to write, because on how you play this game is you have just accepted the role of mayor in this quaint little town, and there is no time to waste. You have been tasked with helping different Storybook characters find their homes, and you'll also need to make sure that they have all the things they may need to live happily ever after. Which, Inez, if you're watching this, Regina was replaced. I am now mayor. We're going to have some fun actually making people happy and not miserable. So, we're going to get into it. And I will be making asides about the show because I have watched the majority of the show, or at least I know a whole lot about it from being with Inez, which is my friend. We constantly, and I mean constantly, talk about the show in our Discord server that she moderates, actually. So if you want any information, please let me know and I'll give you that link if you're interested. If you are a fan of the show, if you are curious about the show and what that all entails. And yeah, so the rules say that you start at the office and you go around the board and you start placing residents based on what's in the Pokédex. And so I am, and where I first saw this was at Brooke, with Brooke at Bees Budgets. I love her. Please go check her out. And I do enjoy, you know, games, and I really want to play some games, but I don't usually have the funds since I only save $7 a day right now because of my vacations. I just want to make sure we're still recording, and this is probably going to be a lengthy video, so if you need to get a drink, if you need to get a snack, please do so. This will be posted late, as I will try my best to edit it, and for those that are interested, I will post a clip at the end of the video to show you the bowling alley that we were playing in. I did not show the lanes themselves because it is against USBC's rules to video record people and people while they're bowling, due to the fact that this competition runs from March all the way till August, and we're not allowed to post anything that would depict the shot of the lanes to give people the unfair advantage. So, but I will show you the lanes because it is gorgeous. It is phenomenal. I love going to Reno. But yeah, let's play some games, y'all. Right, okay. So I do not have those fancy dice here. I just have my hand. This is a 4-sided dice, 8-sided repeated 1 through 4, from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. That's why I'm talking so fast. So let's go. 1, 3. Now, let's see. So in the Pokédex, and I'm gonna call it a Pokédex because you know, it's Rolodex. So Ariel, you have all these things. This will make her Ariel happy. This is what her budget is to be placed on the board, and so on and so forth. So Rapunzel is $3. She can't live by Mother Gothel. Cinderella must not live in a house with a chimney that has a chimney, so I can't play Cindy there. Jasmine prefers a $1/4, and she has a budget up to 5, so she's a possibility. Belle prefers a home away from the park, which again, but her budget is up to 2. And they say that if it is more expensive than their budget, you're gonna have to roll and save more in order to bribe them to move in. I would say strongly convinced. Aurora does not want to live on the same street as Maleficent. Can't blame her. Merida wants to live close to the woods. Tiana must be close to the park. Snow White across the board from Regina, the Evil Queen. And yes, I'm going to use the show's names for them because it's just something I'm used to when thinking about this, and that was part of the reason why I wanted this game, is because I can control the fates of these Once Upon a Time characters and these non Once Upon a Time characters. So Yzma, as close to the office as possible. Mother Gothel prefers tall houses, but she has a budget of 2, and I landed on a 3 space. The Queen must live close to the woods. Ursula towards the beach. Maleficent likes the middle of the board. Hades would like a blue house. He has a budget up to 4, so Hades is a possibility. And then there's Grant Wishes, like Rumpelstiltskin in the show, because of course he's the fairy godmother. He's also the troublemaker of everything. But all magic comes with a price, just like everything else. So let us see. Rapunzel could live there. Hades is a contender. Cindy is not. She would like a corner lot. Belle wants to live. Not a strange. Maleficent would. Must be close to the park. Let's do Yzma. Let's do Yzma, because she wants to be as close to the office as possible, and she doesn't care what color her house is. So let's do Yzma for $4. 2, and 4 going into these ones. And the reason I'm playing with the money that I usually do my randomizing with prop coins is that this will be randomized into my 6 categories at the end of it. And I will be playing this when I do not play my regular savings, which will be coming up soon again in April, because I will be gone for about 10 days. So I will not be saving during that time, but I still budget all this money. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to have fun. And if you would like to see me play with this, please let me know. I would love to hear your opinions. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4. $5 in the park. Let's see. Evil Queen. She wants the woods, not the park. She likes the middle. Wants a blue house. Let's see. Beach. Doesn't want to live by Mother Gothel. That's too expensive. Does not have a chimney. No, but let's see who we can get to the park. She prefers the one away from the park. Woods. Tiana. No. Cruella. Let's do Cruella for $5. So how was y'all's week? I know it's Wednesday as I'm recording this, and I do like to pre-record, so if this does go up on Thursday, I do apologize. I can't spell. Yeah. I personally, just, it's been a week, y'all. Like, I enjoy the vacation away, because life be lifing lately. But more than that, I enjoy going vacation with my dad to the park. Grant a wish. So we go to the back. And there's a list of wishes. Your residents have made wishes. Can you fulfill each of them? Save $1 for each. Find the other glass slipper. Give Gaston bad breath. Remove seafood from the local restaurant. Clear skies for the floating lanterns. Make gems in the mines for the doors. More anti-aging cream. Babysitter for my brothers. Never-ending lunch roller. Bookmarks that can't be lost. I would like one of those because I lose everything. Waterproof mascara. Forever pointy needles. I mean, as someone who does embroidery, I agree. But we should just go down the list. Makes it easier for me and everyone involved. So we're going to get the glass slipper, and I will condense these since I have limited prop money. And yeah. And I know $70 is a lot of money, y'all. I know that. I apologize. Like I said, this is just, I've been really excited to get this, and it came when I was still away, and I was so excited. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Cast a spell to get through. That's $5. No bloody idea where this is gonna go. I guess it's gonna go in the front. I'm sorry if y'all can't see the Rolodex. I'm trying not to reach because it is an awkward angle, but I really just want y'all to see the board as much as possible. And yeah. So, I'm not a chatty person. 1, 2, 3. So, middle of the board. 3. Let's see. Who wants a middle lot? Close to the beach? Not really. Can't be by Mother Gothel. Up to 5. Doesn't have a chimney. Wants a corner lot. Prefers a home away from the park. Well, that's away from the park, but it's $3. Not the same street as Maleficent. next to the woods, must be close to the park, across the board from the evil queen. Did those two prefers tall houses, must live close to the woods, must live close to the beach, likes the middle of the road. Well, sure, we can put Mal here. Why not? Why not? So we're gonna place Maleficent for $4. I'm just gonna turn. Efficient. I really just want to mark my pendant, apparently, because I keep trying to mark it. So far. Yeah, but the bowling went well. I mean, I bowled a 163. No, 167. 173. Then I crapped out on the last game at a 127. The goal is always to get as close to 300 as you can, you know, but I have never done a 300. And I'm losing my mind. 1, 4. Okay. Too expensive. Prefers tall houses. Does that have a chimney? No, it does not. Let's see. Don't. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Can't do her. It's 4. Can't live by Mother Gothel. To 5. There's no chimney. I could put Cindy there, but let's keep looking. Lord. You know what? I'm gonna put Snow White there, and if I have to move her, I have to move her. And you will have to pay the price if you have to move them. But we're gonna go with Snow White, meaning that the evil Queen Regina is gonna be over here. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So $4 for Snow. And then for singles and doubles, it was just bad. I could not find my shot. I couldn't lay the ball down right. And it is very aggravating as a bowler when you can't do those things, because you're always trying to do your best and it's just sometimes not going to work out. Snow White. I probably shouldn't be using pen, but 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, does that have a chimney? It looks like that has a chimney. So, let's see who else we can place. That is for $5. $5. So red. So Cinderella, but hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna bring the game board up a little because I can't see. That looks like a chimney to me, so it can't be Cinderella. Prefers a corner lot. No, it's not the same. Must be close to the woods. Must be close to the park. Let's see if any of the villains have a higher budget. Prefer tallest houses. Close to the woods. Lives near the beach. Would like a blue house. Well, Fred. Okay. It's going to be... Who's it going to be? by Mother Gothel. I don't plan to put you by Mother Gothel. At least I don't. Close to the woods park. Okay, well, sorry, Jasmine, you're going to be placed in the middle. So, we're going to put Jasmine there for 5, but because we have to strongly convince, strongly encourage, I'm going to roll a 6-sided die and see how much extra I am saving. $2. So 7 in order to place Jasmine in the middle lot because she could not get her corner lot, which, you know, fair. Corner lots are very nice. I agree. I do agree. So, I don't really know what to talk about, y'all. Like, I'm not a Charity Cathy person. And if I am, it's usually about things like my writing, about, you know, what I'm currently watching, or stuff like that. Which, to be fair, the most recent thing I watched was Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte, and let me tell y'all, I fell in love with them. Like, I love watching other people's love because it's just so fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. There's also a chimney. What the heck, man? Okay, but we can place Aurora there because, first of all, it's $2, and second of all, it's not the same street as Maleficent. But I also want to see something. Let's see. Evil Queen, Evil Queen. Oh no, she has to live close to the woods. So we're just gonna do Aurora, which incidentally is what my youngest niece is named after. I love her. I don't see her a lot, and wish I did, but I get it. You know, brother's always busy, and he works, and his fiance works, and all that. But I would definitely love to see her more. And yeah, I could, you know, reach out and stuff, but I'm also very busy. Like this weekend, I have another tournament to go to. I was invited to a women's tournament with my teammate and 2 other people that I know from league, and yeah, usually he needs a babysitter, which is fine. I mean, he works a lot and he deserves to go golfing, but you know, let's see. Okay, I did write it. I don't know. 2, 1, 2. Is there a chimney? What's all up with all these gosh darn it chimneys? Alright, so $1. Let's see who I can place there. It must be close to the park. Mother Gothel prefers tall houses, close to the woods, with like a blue house. Let's see. Must be close to the bees. Can't be by Mother Gothel. Rapunzel's a contender. That has a chimney, unfortunately. Prefers a home away from the park. That's a little too close to the park. Must live by the woods. Must be close to the park. It's close enough. But no. We shall go with Rapunzel. We should go with Punzi. Because she does have a budget up to $3 and it's only $1. So she is way under budget, which I wish I could say that was how the trip went. I spend way too much money on my credit card for food. So, yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing. So, yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to talk about. This is also another reason I don't do these type of videos often, is because I really have nothing to say that I don't think will sound boring. So, Cruella. Okay, now since we've already placed Cruella there, we can go to her card and start giving her something that she wants. And because I have a lot of money and I'm really trying to speed this up, we're just going to go with the 10 buckaroonies for the Panther. And I'm not going to count this, y'all, until it's done, until we complete like a section, because I've seen people in the budgeting community do like this as a like box challenge and stuff, and I'm going to try and do that, like this as like a box challenge type of thing. So yeah, we're gonna see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank the Lord, I can place Hades there. He wants a blue house, he can have his blue house. Wants a blue house, and up to $4, and it is $4. Hades, actually, I really love Hercules. Like, I went through a whole Greek mythology phase in my whole life, actually. And then I was lucky enough to be able to go to Greece on a trip with People to People, and I am out of $2, y'all. Oh, this is gonna be fun. But I can always replenish and condense, and yeah. But back to my story. So, People to People is an ambassador program for young adults in order to get networking skills and make connections across borders and everything. President Eisenhower created it, and I was lucky to be selected. It is a process. There's an interview portion, there's selection, and yeah, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I actually lost my phone on a ferry on the way to Greece on my mother's birthday. You can imagine how well that turned out for me. Not well, I shall say. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Does that have a chimney? Does that have a chimney? Does that look like a chimney, y'all? Sorry, I'm gonna just remove this real quick to show y'all. Does that look like a chimney? Tell me in the comments if you think that looks like a chimney. I don't think it looks like a chimney, but I don't know. I live in Swampland. We don't have chimneys here, and if we do, they're very old style houses. To be frank, like. So we're not going to place Cindy there on the off chance that is not a chimney, but I have nowhere else. Oh my god, I got a couple places I can place her. So, we're not going to place her there. We can place Belle there. She is a stronger contender because it's $2 and it is away from the park. Close to the woods, but not the park. The park was the whole thing. Tiana wants to be close to the park. Well, as a place, Yasmin's place. Mother Gotha likes tall houses. Evil Queen wants to live close to the woods. Well, we can put the Evil Queen there, but Snow White does not want to live on the same street as the Evil Queen. Shoo. We're probably gonna have to. Actually, no, we're probably not. Sorry. I'm sitting on the floor because I don't have like a table to do this on, so my legs are curled up under me and it is very uncomfortable. She wants to live next to the beach. Hades has been placed, so I'm thinking we're gonna go with Belle. Yeah, we're gonna go with Belle, and if I have to move somebody, I have to move somebody. So $2. 1, 2. Sorry if this is boring, y'all. I really don't know what is very exciting for a lot of people. For me, this is very fun. I am very nervous about doing this, on camera in front of people. I'm a very private person. And I think that stems from childhood type of thing, but I enjoy, things like this, things like travel. One, two, that would be Snow White. Let's see what we can make her stay very much more happy than Once Upon a Time did for her, all things considered. Y'all, that show was a mess. Like, talk about your convoluted, weird love triangle plots, at least in season 1. So if you don't know, I'm going to spoil it for y'all. The evil queen takes revenge on Snow White. We are led to believe in the pilot that it is because the queen found her prettier than her, but that turns out not to be the case. The case was that Regina was young, in love, and she had a controlling mother who killed her fiance, and because Snow White snitched, as 10-year-olds do. Which, considering the fact that the mother wanted her daughter to marry her ex-lover, was a choice by the creators. It was a wild time, y'all. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jasmine. Now that we had to bribe her, we shall see what we can do to make her extra happy. Yeah, that was a whole ass choice. Excuse my language. For them to do that. So let's get her princess outfit. That was a choice. And then there was the whole choice of making Rumpelstiltskin not only the dark one, the yang to the yin of the blue fairy, the good. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That will be condensed. I didn't realize I was running out of money so quickly. See? This is what happens when you're a chatty Cathy, which I'm usually not. So this is, like I said, a very rare thing. So how much? I have $1. So I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to save this $1 and add it for tomorrow's savings. So yeah. So we have placed several residents and have started to make them happy, unlike Regina, whose only thought was to make herself happy, which she ended up not being happy, until she had a kid. And not for nothing, that was a weird flex considering the whole family tree thing that the creators went with, and then said, let's make it even weirder and hold my beer as the seasons progress. If you know, you know. So we did not place Ariel. We have placed Rapunzel. We did not place Cinderella. We did place Jasmine. We placed Belle, Aurora. We did not place Merida, Tiana. We did place Snow White, Cruella, Yzma. We did not place Mother Gothel. We did not place the Evil Queen. We did not place Ursula. We placed Maleficent. We placed Hades, and we've granted 1 wish. And that is $69 going into this challenge for today. And like I said, this is only going to get money that I have not saved in my other challenges, in my other Disney 100 Sidekicks, or in the 12 Months of Disney Collab that I color 6 days a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, not Friday because I'm bowling, and then Saturday, and then it starts all over again. I will not be saving this Saturday or this Sunday because I will be doing bowling things, so it's $14 extra. So I will put that to the side, and we'll play a shorter round of this. If you guys prefer, let me know down in the comments, please. And yeah, so we're gonna set that aside for the moment, and I have to figure out where I'm going to put everything. So Next up, we have Savopoly. Vicky, start to eat your heart out because I'm going to ruin your game. So this was created by Vicky over at Pink Plum Budgeting. Hey girl, hey. And I'm going to ruin your game. There is a set of rules that are I'm going to take this dollar and place it back here so I know that I did not save that. We're going to ruin your game. This was created by Vicky over at Pink Plum Budgeting. She has been very welcoming to me in the budgeting community, as has Ayana, Amanda, Ayana with SDBA LLC. She is amazing. Please check her out. And just so you know, like, when I like your videos and if I do watch you, and there does come the hype, Ayana, you need to check into that, because I want to hype you, girl, and I cannot do it. So check into that. Just check into your settings, because I want to hype you, because she is amazing. I love watching her videos. She is very, very sweet, and I just love her. Okay. I love Amanda too at Mom Live Budget Wife. Hey. I also got something for Amanda, which I wanted to show her on this video, because it kind of relates to the topics that I've been talking about. So Amanda found a game that she wanted at Kmart, and she decided to create her own challenge with it. So I got this bowling game. Yes, it is a bowling game. I know, y'all. I know. Lame. But I have fun bowling. I enjoy bowling. I've been bowling. I started bowling in middle school. Stopped bowling, and then I picked it up about 5 years ago. Back in 2021, and I just love it. And I have fun. So, and it's expensive. For league in my city with dues and everything, it comes about a grand a year for winter league. It's 33 months of bowling. That does not include any brackets, eliminators, side bets, because we're all gamblers. And yes, I am over 21 years old, just for the information on that and legal reasons. I am over 21 years old, so I am legally allowed to gamble. But anyway, back to the whole reason I'm showing y'all this is that Amanda created her own savings challenge games with a game, and I am going to do the same. So bowling ends in May, so possibly on Friday nights I'll have more spare time and more spare cash, and I will be playing bowling on my channel. If anyone would be interested in watching that, please let me know, and I will be saving whatever I bowl, basically. I really wanted to create a challenge where other people can join. If you have any ideas, please contact me. I don't have a specific email for this channel. I use a different email. If I have contacted you via email, that's my writing email that I use for that. But if you would be interested, and please let me know if you would like to watch me play and save using this game, because basically what I do is I would save 6 and then I would roll again to see if I can knock down the rest of the pins. And the goal always in bowling is to either get a strike, or if you can't get a strike, to pick up your spares. Pick up all the pins. The pins gotta go. That's basically the object of bowling. And yes, you can get gutter balls, and yes, that means negative, and you don't save on that, or at least that's how I would play it. So let me know if you'd be interested in it, and maybe I can create something like it using dice, because I don't have dice. And that reminds me, I gotta go grab my tablet. Actually, no, we're not gonna grab the tablet. We're going to go grab the other dice. Hold on one moment. So, these are not even all the dice that I have. There is more. My room tends to be the clutter room where everyone stored their crap. So I have, I think, another 2 boxes of Yahtzee dice in my room somewhere. And of course I have my own dice, but on to Savopoly and how I'm gonna butcher Vicky's game. Sorry for the reach, y'all. Don't mean to do it. It was, the binder was on the other side. So this beautiful binder comes from Baddies and Budgets, and I just loved it, and so I bought this recently, and I put Vicky's Savopoly in it, and you have all the different sections. Well, as you can tell, there's already money in it. We're not going to be saving the money because this whole thing goes to debt. I am over $35,000 in debt. Student loans and credit cards, y'all. Which is what you see up there. That's what that is. That is basically how we're going to be determining how much we're saving today. Or I should say how we're going to take it out of the Savopoly. Like I said, Vicky, I'm butchering your game. So sorry, girl. Sorry, not sorry. You do say make it your own, and this is how I plan to make it my own. Is that I'm going to get 2 dice, and because Vicky likes to be spicy, there is a different. If you have not seen this before, basically. Vicky came up with a version of Monopoly, but you save with it, and the glare is going to be horrible. I am so sorry. So if you land on jail, for those of you that do not know and have not played and have not seen, if you land in jail, let's say, where's my other little, say you land in jail, and in order to get out of jail, you have to roll a d20. I don't have a d20. I have 3 d6s and I have a d3. So I would roll all of these, say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Roll 13, pay $13. But because I'm butchering the game, we're gonna take it out of the envelope. These are double-sided, so I would take it out of the envelope and then replace it back again at the start of another round. And the reason I'm doing it this way, yes, I could do it the normal way and save and, you know, do it correctly, but honestly, I'm going to be honest here, I'm still struggling a little bit in terms of keeping cash around. For so long, I've just been moving it around between my banks, between my debt, especially since Savopoly would be towards debt. I'm really struggling with the idea of saving money into a large bucket and then dispersing it when interest is collecting on all my debt, besides a couple. So I decided to butcher her game. So sorry, Vicky. I hope we're still friends. And do it this way. So yeah, so this is how I'm going to be rolling my my dice. I do have on my tablet. I did create a D10, a D12, actually a D8, a D12, 10, a D10, a D12, a D20 in a picker wheel that I would be using with this, but I don't have my tablet because it's dead from the trip, and so we're just gonna do it this way. And y'all, it's an hour. I'm sorry if you don't want to watch this part. I will not be offended. I really would not. I don't do long content, and I really do apologize for the long content. But I'm gonna continue. If you want to watch it, thank you so much. I really do appreciate y'all. Sorry, this is a very awkward position for my camera. So, the rules do say that I can roll 2 dice. And because I really want to just go, we're gonna go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chance. So let's find the chance. And I really do apologize, Vicky, for butchering your game, but I don't understand. I don't understand the whole saving thing. And I think that's just a me thing. So in order to do chance, you have to roll a d8. So, I do not have a d8, but I have a d6 and a d3, and if I roll a 3, I will roll the second one again. And that would be 8, actually. So we're going to take out 8. That's what we're doing. Lord. See, this is going to be a cluster. I'm telling you right now, it is going to be a cluster. So we're going to do 10. And from this pile, I'm just going to put back 2. And that's 8. And chance, chances, community chest, are in a section. I have the tinier game board. I have the tinier game board divvied up into the different whatchamacallits. Oh boy, into the different sections that I'm saving. So this one goes here though. I do know that, because I placed this before I started. So I'm going to switch this out because he's too big. He's too big. And then I'm going to put this back here. And I'm only going to do like one sweep around the board because this is a long video as is. And I really don't have that much left to say. But I have approximately $50 that I really want to divvy up extra this month in terms of an extra debt payment. And so yeah, let's go again, and that would be 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that is Virginia Avenue. Virginia Avenue. I used to live in Virginia. I liked Virginia. It was cold. It wasn't hot. But then again, I lived there for a job. And when that job ended, I got a account, and was then furloughed back in 2020. And then I was unemployed for a year, and then I found a job back home, and yeah, there's a lot of reasons I'm in swampland. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another chance. Did I take that 5? Yes, I took that 5. So we're at 5 plus 8 is what, y'all? 5 plus 8 is 13. I can math, maybe. Or is it 12? It would help if I rolled. 2, 4. And I believe that one is this one. So Yeah, y'all. I know I'm butchering the game. I know this is not interesting. And that's okay. Maybe I'll complete this and let Vicky know. Maybe if you are interested, let me know. I'm not trying to sound like self-deprecating, but I don't find myself to be a very interesting person. I can be interesting when I have things to say, but I really don't know what to say, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Waterworks. Okay, this is where Vicky becomes evil, if y'all don't know already. So, she has a D4. I do have a D4, though. So, Vicky made it so that whatever you roll on the D4, you have to save 4 times that amount. 4 times, so up to $16 you have to save. So, we're pulling the money. We are going to pull the money. Let's see how much 2 times 4 is 8. And some of these are not double-sided. Oh, yes, this one is. So, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That one goes into... Sorry, I'm trying to look at my cheat sheet. This one gets divided up. That one gets divided up. I'll divide that off camera. And yeah, I made this. I plan to do it this way because, y'all, I really need to put a lot towards that, but I don't always have the extra money to do so. So, you know, and everyone's been saying, oh, you can just try to fit it into your budget. You can try to fit it into your budget. You can do it as a low budget way. I really do appreciate that. But I've actually always intended, since I saw this, on how to do it this way. Just because I'm evil and I don't like following the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Community chants, and that was Waterworks. I always intended to do it this way. I always intended to butcher your game, Vicky. So sorry, friend. And it's not on purpose either. It's just, you know, my brain it is very neurospicy in that some things make sense and there are other things that just don't. Like, I appreciate the game. I love the layout. I love the idea. My brain says, that doesn't make sense. $3. Sorry, I love a low roll. I really do. Especially when it comes to this, you know. I just, when I first saw, I think it was, I want to say Brittany play it. I was like, oh, that's cool. That doesn't make sense. Why would people save in this? I get why. It is fun. This is supposed to save over $600 if you do it the normal way, not the way I'm playing. I don't even know how much this is going to do. So $3. Do I have $3? Or I'm gonna have to break some change. 2, 3, 7. I have 7, so I'm gonna take this 10. I'm gonna take the 10. I'm gonna take the 10. And yeah, like I said, y'all, I'm just, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, for pass and go, I will say, I will be saving the money and then randomizing it later on camera. You know, and the reason, I don't mean to be rude when I say that it doesn't make sense to me. I just mean that my brain doesn't understand it. And then we landed on Reading Railroad. I just mean I'm very new to this type of savings, so maybe this will change. Maybe I'll restart it and do it the normal way. But for now, I'm just going to butcher her. No, that's short line. That's not the right railroad. And it is a cool game. I love it. Like, I love watching people play it the correct way. My brain just does not like it. My brain is weird, y'all. And I apologize, Vicky. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to say that, you know, you did anything wrong. No, this is just, my brain's wrong. My brain is wrong. I love you, girl. I love watching your videos. Love our chats in the comments. You know, so that should be 5. Do I have a 5 in here? I do have a 5. And railroads also get randomized. So, where are we at? We're at 20, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 20, 30, 35. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just visiting. Thank God. I am so scared to land on jail. Like, everyone seems to land on jail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Didn't want to go too far. But I always go too far. So, how I'm going to do the ones with the multiples. I am going to pull starting at the highest and then to the lowest. That way we could get to the whole 10. And then when it does finish, because I do intend, mother clucker. 1, 2, do I have a 1? I do have a 1. I'm going to grab this 10. And I'm going to replace that with that. And I'm going to color it. So we're at 40. And I'll get the correct amounts and everything in its place. Let me see where this is going real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a hot mess, but you know, keep it credit. That is going here. And because I'm doing it this way, I know it's going to be the trackers are going to be a hot mess too. But that's okay. That's my issue to figure out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See? Because I ruined your game, Vicky. It's putting me in jail. So 1, 2, 3 is up to 18. 19, 20, 21. If I roll a 3, and say I roll all 6s and then I roll the 3, we're gonna re-roll that. So we got 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. $17. And because I did not mention this, and because this is jail and I want to save extra for dead, I'm going to save an extra $5 every time that I have to roll and get out of jail. Because Vicky decided to make everything, so 25 minus, what did I say that was, 17? So 20, verse 20, $3. Do I have that one? I'm a hot mess, y'all. What a clutter. See, this is what I get. This is what I get. I had $3 in here. What the hell? 2, 3. So I'll take that 20, leave 3. Oh, okay. 25. So, because that took the rest of the money, because I'm a little over, I think I'm about 52-ish. I'm gonna stop there. Thank you for watching, if you have watched it far. If you like this, please like. If you want to comment on how much of a disaster this is, or if you're offended at Vicky, please leave me a note in the comments. But Vicky, you also have my email. If you want to do that privately, I totally get it, girl. And I shall see y'all in the next one. Bye!